D-Day in June 1944 had allowed Allied troops to establish a foothold on mainland Europe, following which they had continued to push Axis troops back towards Germany. By September, momentum had slowed, partly due to the front line advancing so quickly that it was difficult to keep it fueled. British General Montgomery suggested concentrating all resources on a narrow front. Operation Market Garden aimed to provide a route for the Allies to Germany, and also to surround enemy troops to cut them off. It was split into Market, which involved airborne troops capturing bridges, and Garden, that required land forces to quickly follow and hold the bridges. Allied commanders refused to allow major airdrops without any light, and as there was no moon, troops were dropped during daylight. They believed their biggest threat was ground flak guns, so Arnhem troops were dropped up to 10 miles short of the town to avoid them. Due to the limited number of aircraft, troops had to be dropped over a number of days. The operation began on the 17th of September. 20,000 troops landed by parachute, with almost another 15,000 landed by glider. The 101st Airborne successfully captured the bridge at Vergel, but the other two were destroyed, meaning at least one new bridge needed to be constructed for the land troops to advance, which started on day 2 as the 30th Corps arrived. The 82nd had a successful landing on day 1 and secured Grave Bridge, but not the main bridge at Nijmegen. By the end of day 3, the 30th Corps had reached them, and on day 4 the bridge was captured. The Arnhem Group encountered more enemy troops than expected, and only one group reached the rail bridge at Oosterbeek, which was blown up as they arrived. So they continued to Arnhem, cut off from reinforcements. There was a stalemate with neither side able to cross the bridge, and after a week of fighting, the group were wiped out. The rest were surrounded and their numbers plummeted until finally less than 2,000 of the 10,000 who had landed crossed the river to safety. The inability to capture the whole route meant ultimately the operation was a failure in its objective to provide a route to Germany.